Once upon a time, in a far-off land, there was a kingdom called Frostdale. Frostdale was a beautiful but extremely cold place. It was covered in ice and snow all year round. The ruler of this kingdom was a young and powerful ice princess named Elsa. Elsa had a unique gift. She could create ice and snow with just a wave of her hand. Her magic was so strong that she could build magnificent ice castles in an instant. However, her magic also brought some problems. Sometimes when she was angry or scared, her powers would go out of control, causing unexpected blizzards in the kingdom. Elsa lived in a large ice castle on the top of a high mountain. She spent most of her time alone, afraid that her magic would hurt others. The people in Frostdale knew about her power, but they also felt a bit afraid of her because of the unpredictable blizzards. One day, a young boy named Jack came to Frostdale. Jack was a kind-hearted and adventurous boy. He had heard stories about the Ice Princess and was curious to meet her. He believed that there was more to Elsa than just her cold magic. Jack started his journey up the mountain to reach Elsa's ice castle. The path was very difficult, with thick snow and strong winds. But Jack didn't give up. He climbed over huge ice boulders and walked through deep snowdrifts. Finally, Jack reached the ice castle. The castle was incredibly beautiful, with tall spires and glittering walls. He knocked on the large ice door. After a while, Elsa opened the door. She was surprised to see a human boy at her door. "Who are you, and why have you come here?" Elsa asked in a cold voice. Jack replied, "My name is Jack. I've come to see you because I think you're not as cold-hearted as people say. I believe there is warmth in your heart." Elsa was touched by Jack's words, but she was also a bit defensive. "You don't understand. My magic is too dangerous. I have to stay alone to keep everyone safe." Jack said, "But you're all alone up here. You need friends. Maybe together, we can find a way to control your magic." Over the next few days, Jack stayed in the ice castle with Elsa. He taught her how to relax and not be so afraid of her powers. They would go outside and play in the snow. Elsa would create beautiful ice sculptures, and Jack would add his own little touches to make them even more wonderful. One day, a terrible blizzard was coming towards Frostdale. Elsa was very worried. She knew that if she couldn't control it, the whole kingdom would be in great danger. Jack encouraged her. "You can do it, Elsa. You have the power to stop this blizzard. Just calm down and focus." Elsa took a deep breath and closed her eyes. She concentrated all her energy. Slowly, the blizzard started to weaken. With one final wave of her hand, the blizzard stopped completely. The people of Frostdale were amazed. They saw that Elsa was not a dangerous ice princess but a kind-hearted girl with powerful magic. From that day on, the relationship between Elsa and the people of Frostdale changed. Elsa came down from the mountain and started living in the kingdom. She used her magic to make Frostdale an even more beautiful place. She created ice slides for the children to play on and ice fountains that sparkled in the sunlight. Jack became her best friend, and together they made Frostdale a happy and warm place, even though it was still covered in ice and snow. In the end, Elsa learned that her magic was not something to be afraid of. It was a gift that could bring joy and beauty to the world. And Jack learned that true friendship could melt even the coldest of hearts. This story shows us that we should never judge others based on their appearance or the first impression. Everyone has their own struggles and hidden qualities. With kindness and friendship, we can overcome our fears and use our unique abilities to make the world a better place.